get it? It's fake blood, but it's edible. So whether you're doing this for like a sweet treat per se, like putting it on cupcakes or cake or something like that, or you're just doing it to like scare the shit out of your friends or something, I'm thinking this will be perfect for you. I'm testing it out so you don't have to. Happy Halloween! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Sarah. I make a lot of special effects tutorials, mostly around Halloween time, some beauty tutorials, and a little bit of DIY in between. For today's video, we're taking it off for the Halloween series, and that is going to be with some edible fake blood recipes. Sorry if there's an echo, I am in my kitchen today. If you guys saw the last like cooking with me video, it was echoey as well. Tried to fix it in post, didn't really work out the best, but we're going with it here. So today I'm going to be tackling 3 different edible blood recipes. Let's get started. So I've got the recipes on my phone. I obviously got these off Pinterest because where else do you get anything from that you want to try doing? First one to go with, first thing we need is corn syrup, red food dye, blue and or green food dyes, some cocoa powder, and flour and or cornstarch. Let's do this. I'm hoping this works out better than I actually think it will because I got pink food coloring instead of red, so I'm just hoping we can kind of like deal with that. Maybe I'll add a little bit of blue in with it, but to start with, combine corn syrup with red food dye until the desired shade is reached. Don't know what it's going to be, but make sure your bowl is clean first. Alright. In order to go POV, I'm going to be using my phone, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Let's see how well this works out. That's like 6 drops. Doesn't actually say how many drops to put in, so let's mix it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit of blue in with this just to make it hopefully a little bit more red and less purple. I'm gonna put in like a little drop. It's like half a drop. Well, I mean, technically it's 1 drop no matter what, but all in all, I probably added like 16 drops of pink into this. But here we are. I think that's as red as it's gonna get, sadly. Well, the next step does say to add some more drops of food coloring in with it, either blue or green. I've already added blue, so I'm gonna try for green. Just adding in the 1 drop. I'm supposed to add a small amount of cocoa powder. Again, no measurements, it's just a guessing game at this point. You can always put more, but you can't put less. Just keep that in mind. Oh, and it's splashing everywhere. My favorite. So, it's not looking the yummiest, but I mean, it's supposed to look like fake blood, so it's not supposed to look yummy. It smells really good, so there's that. Alright, I'm really not sure how opaque it's supposed to be by any means, so I'm just going to go on with the next step. Sorry if you're having a problem hearing me. As I said, it is aggressively echoey in here. Finalize your thick blood by thickening it with pinches of flour or cornstarch. If you need to thin it, mix in a little bit of water. I don't think I need to thicken it all that much, to be honest. I think the cocoa powder kind of did that. I mean, like, it doesn't look like blood, but I'd almost say to thin it. You know, I haven't recently cut myself to the point where that much blood's gonna come out, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like. So, as you may know, I do some special effects makeup on this channel, just like a couple videos here and there. I do actively use stage blood from Ben Nye, this guy right here, as my edible blood because it is completely edible. So this is kind of what I'm going for quality-wise, and this is super not it. The next method of creating fake blood with corn syrup. Again, going to need some fruit punch, which I have right here, very, very fitting. Regularly, this is what it looks like, but I transferred it over because I wanted it to be a little bit more fitting to the video. Same with my shirt. Oh, that's a little bitter. 2½ cup of corn syrup or golden syrup. I have a sweets problem, okay? I'm gonna assume to mix that together right now because that's a lot. These like super aren't combining very well at all. Like, there's two very different consistencies clearly in there. Alright, going to continue on because it doesn't look like it's mixing too well, so hopefully the next few steps will like help out a little bit. 2 tablespoons of red food coloring. Again, taking that down. Just gonna go ham with it. That is actually so cool. Okay. Like, do you guys see how cool that looks? It's almost like green tone. What is going on there? The food coloring is going to help out the cornstarch with actually like mixing together with the fruit punch. Got it. Next, calling for 1 tablespoon of chocolate syrup. I got the good stuff. Literally haven't even opened this, bought it for the video. I'm fine with my life choices. All the kinds of syrup are in here. Did any of you guys ever just literally used to drink this? Asking for a friend. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon. I'm not making any money off this video anyways. Copyright, copyright. Alright, so again, cornstarch, or you can use flour for this. It doesn't say that, but I assume it's the same thing, so we're gonna see if it's the same thing. It says 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, which means 1. This does not look like it's gonna mix well. Same. I think I might have something to make this easier. I guess we shall find out. I think that might be as good as we're gonna get. Still has little chunks in it, but whose blood doesn't? Am I right? Probably not. Last step is to add 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, which amounts to 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Okay, spray everywhere, Sarah. Spray everywhere, all the time. Oh my god. I'm a mess. You guys can't see, but I'm a mess. For some reason, it's super not mixing in as best as it can, and I don't know why. I'm going to try and actually put this into the microwave for a couple seconds. It doesn't say to, but it also doesn't say that it's supposed to look like this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe it just has to sit for a bit, so I'm going to put that one off to the side and start on the 3rd recipe. 3rd time's a charm, right? Alright, in a small bowl or measuring cup, make 1 teaspoon light corn syrup. I only have regular corn syrup, so we're going to deal with that. Half a tablespoon of chocolate syrup. And 4 drops of red food coloring. Apparently this is it. Alright, so let's go POV. I'm gonna be putting these guys on a plate because I feel like if I keep putting it on a paper towel, it's just going to be bad news because paper towel soaks up. So this is going to be the standard, which is the Ben Nye stage blood. This is cocoa blood, aka the one that involves red food dye, corn syrup, blue or green food coloring, cocoa powder, and cornstarch / water. Ooh, that's thick. She thick. This one is the one that involves red fruit punch, corn syrup, red food coloring, chocolate syrup, cornstarch, and cocoa powder. Wow, that's runny. Okay, I'm afraid to put this here. And the last is, again, the one that involves light corn syrup, chocolate syrup, and red food coloring. So there you have it. And we know who the obvious non-winner is. What kind of blood travels down like that? Oh boy. Alright, back to being able to see my face. Alright, so putting the consistency problems aside, I'm going to be trying all of these out, excluding this guy because he's the standard and we all know that he's the shit. Disregarding the fact that one of them is super runny, we're going to be doing a taste test. See how edible these really are. So the first one, I would eat that consistently. Yep, that's good. The second one, which can't even tell it's on my finger. Oh yeah, you can really taste the fruit punch. That is sour. And the last. Oh, that's really good. It purely tastes like chocolate syrup. Alright, so let's go for color. I'm gonna say this one doesn't really have the color of blood. Maybe like slightly aged blood, but that's not the consistency that we're going for either. This one just, there's no hope. Red Fruit Punch just killed it. It's really just like, it's purpley and it's not good. This one, I'm gonna say, is probably the closest that we have. It's got the consistency of blood. It's got the color of blood. It doesn't have the taste of blood, but that's pretty good. And it's the simplest. Like I said, third time's a charm. Okay, so for color, we got a winner. The simple one. For consistency, I'd say the simplest one would be the best in my opinion, and then this would be a close second for consistency. I still think this is a little thick. And taste, I like this one the most for taste, the first one that we did, the one that is a little bit too thick, but I also like the last one we made. So Fruit Punch doesn't exist. It is no longer an option by any means. So I'm going to say though that of all three, I would say the winner is probably going to be this guy. This is the chocolate syrup, corn syrup, and 4 drops of food coloring. So we have a winner. Like, that straight up looks like I murdered someone. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you're ready for my Halloween series. Bye guys. Woo.